Hey, what's good? I'm Kinell, and this is Sinister Cinema, where we get deep into the guts of classics and new releases from horror and exploitation cinema. Be sure to hit us up on the socials. It's at Sinister_Cinema on the Twitter and at Sinister.Cinema on your Insta. Today I'm having a bit of a look at a new release. This one just dropped on Shudder, came out on Friday. It's by a chap called Jeffrey A. Brown and it's called The Beach House. So let's have a look at that.
When you see someone change in front of you, and you know there's no going back, it scares me to death.
No one's been here in months.
It's beautiful.
I love you, you know.
I love you too.
Does anyone need a refill?
Yes, please. Have you seen this out here before? It's in the trees.
It's all over. Something in the air.
I felt a little lightheaded before.
It would feel good.
It's like I was knocked out. I can't remember.
Mr. Turner!
Miss Turner? Where's Mr. Turner?
It is so nice out today.
What is going on?
I don't know. Something from the water.
I can feel it inside.
What is it?
I'm just having so much fun.
I need a hospital.
Oh, please answer. We need help!
Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
The Beach House from Jeffrey A. Brown, now streaming on Shudder. I just watched this, I'm coming straight off the back of it, so it's very much a first impressions thing. As I say, this is now streaming, you can check it on Shudder. It concerns a dysfunctional young couple who go away to, wait for it, a fucking beach house. Yeah, didn't see that one coming, did you? Anyway, they're at the beach house, they're trying to sort out a few things in their relationship, things have not been going entirely well, all this kind of thing. They're trying to get away from it, work out a few problems and get maybe to a better place, both physically and metaphorically. Anyway, this quickly goes tits up, because it turns out, it's the dude's fucking family's beach house, and it turns out an old couple staying there. Friends of the family. So that's a ball ache. The last thing you want to do is share your fucking romantic sort of shit out getaway with other people. But that's what's happening. And you'd think that would be pretty much the setup. It is quite a bad one in that. You never know. They might turn out to be weirdos, might turn out to be swingers. Could be all kinds of shit mad going on. But no. Turns out this one gets post-apocalyptic fairly rapid. Fucking on some cosmic horror shit. Kind of like a tribute to there's a few people said that it's kind of a tribute to 50s monster movies, and I see that, although there's not much in the way of actual big monsters, but there is some monstrous shit going on. And I've seen other people reference it, it's kind of like on a cosmic horror tip, because you think that when the sea's involved, it's H.P. Lovecraft and all this fucking fish people and all that. But from the very opening frames, where it kind of frames deep sea footage as if it's mutant and not of this earth, when really it's quite earthly. It's obvious there's something not right about the environment. And it appears there's some shit coming in from the sea, and it's fucking affecting people. It's weird little blobby things, it's fucking jellyfish that people are standing in, and it's possessing people, and there's a bit of an invasion of the body snatchers thing going on. fucking people start changing, all this kind of shit. And there's really not much that I can, because you haven't got that many characters, so I can't really say what happens to who, because it's very fucking spoilery to do that, but you kind of get the picture of what is happening here. Yeah, so the film itself, man, I thought it was alright. It's a bit of a slow burn to start off, like, not the approach I would have gone for. I'd rather get straight into it, but I can see what they're trying to do. They're trying to fucking establish some realism to the characters to help you sympathise a bit more. You know, it's fucking, there's not many people in it. It's fucking almost kind of a chamber piece, but yeah, it's fucking, it's almost a bit too slow for me. But they're trying to make a film that isn't the kind of thing that I normally go for, so I can see why they did that. Yeah, some quite interesting stuff early on when the young couple and the old couple fucking get cooking with some medical marijuana, the devil's lettuce, the fucking gateway to drugs. Even though it is drugs. But yeah, anyway, you fucking get the picture on that. That was quite interesting, and I liked a lot of what was going on with the cinematography there, reflecting what was going through the characters' heads, and possibly implying that the drug itself had been affected by whatever mysterious force is fucking coming in and fucking shit up all over the earth, and fucking, yeah. Fucking, what I would have preferred with this film is maybe a few more characters, like, because some interesting stuff happening. When one person starts changing, they get a bit of an Evil Dead thing going on, and they're fucking, you know, fucking glazed over eyes, monstrousness, all this kind of thing, and I'd like to have seen a bit more of that. And also, I felt like a lot of the changes were a bit too rapid, really. Because fucking, when you've got something like that, the idea of something infecting people, something taking over their body, like, you know, and taking over their mind, when you've got that, you can kind of like sow seeds of distrust and paranoia, and I thought they could have done a bit more with that. And yeah, I kind of felt that there was some missed opportunities. I see what they were trying to do by keeping it as a low budget, small cast, very limited amount of characters thing, but that kind of limits some of the best things that you can do with a story such as this. But there's a lot of things I will give it credit for. The effects were very good. The the cinematography and the way things were framed in that kind of way where everything looks a bit normal but just a bit off. That's very hard to achieve and achieve well, and I thought they did that. I thought they did a good job of that. But overall, I would say this film isn't entirely my thing, but there's a lot to be said for it. So, yeah, I'm going to give this one 3 stars out of 5. And if you want it, it's streaming on Shudder now. So sub up the ting and check it there. As I said at the top, be sure to follow us on the socials. That's Sinister_Cinema on the Twitter and Sinister.Cinema on your Insta. Fucking subscribe to the channel if you've got opinions on this film, if you agree with me, if you disagree with me. Fucking drop a comment there. I'll get back to you. We'll see if other people feel like me on this. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'm Kinell. This has been Sinister Cinema. Safe.